on Divorce Court today. He's a comedian and she is his assistant, but their life together is no laughing matter. Joy thinks Jarvis has stopped loving her, but she is afraid that if they split, she'll lose her job. Joy Johnson and Jarvis Jackson have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toler to resolve. Testimony in Divorce Court starts now.
Ms. Johnson, you are here with Mr. Jackson. You two joined your lives together 3 years ago. You also joined in a business venture at the same time. You want to stay in business but get rid of him. So that's why we are here. Ms. Johnson, why don't you tell me a little bit about the business, what you're doing, and how you got involved?
Okay, Jarvis Magnum is a comedian. So we met actually at one of his shows. And ever since then, I've just been working for him, just being his personal assistant, basically.
Okay. And during the course of this 3 years, did you have any children together?
No, we didn't have any kids.
But you did.
Yeah, it was during a break.
During a break?
Yeah, like spring break.
Explain to me the nature of the break and how a child resulted from that break.
Everything was getting pretty tense, Your Honor, so we both decided we should take a break. And
so did you leave the home?
Yeah, I left the home. I
moved out?
I moved out.
With the intention of staying away or just a separation?
Separation. Separation. Just taking a little break, seeing what would happen.
And during the course of this break, you got somebody else pregnant?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't really trust him?
At all.
Why don't you, well.
At all.
Other than the baby, which seems a little absurd. Why don't you trust him?
Well, so I'm going to introduce you to Jarvis today because today he's Jarvis, other days he's Magnum. Jarvis at home is a sweetheart, takes care of me and everything. Magnum is the cheater, liar, texter, the person who gets other people pregnant.
Well, tell me about this. When he's Magnum.
When he's Magnum.
And you're his assistant.
And I'm his assistant.
How is that relationship? Is it impeding on your relationship at home?
So the money's great. But that's about the only thing that's great. I'm the little assistant, basically. I'm the little assistant in front of everybody outside. At home, I'm the girlfriend. Yeah. In front of other women,
what does he say or do out and about that makes you feel like the little assistant?
The little assistant. Magnum is the equivalent of like a 3-year-old. If Magnum spills something, I clean it. If Magnum wants a shot, I get it. If Magnum, I don't know, if Magnum wants the sky to be green, I should make the sky green.
I object. I'd rather have it orange.
Oh, really? If Magnum wants to make a joke.
I hope the routine gets better from here, Mr. Jackson. You're going to have
We're warming up.
Yeah, okay, all righty. I'll give you a shot at it. Anyone can throw a bad one out there every once in a while. I understand you make 20 to 30% of his income.
I make it, and that's enough to live and have fun.
Let me tell you something, Ms. Johnson. If I was out there and I was paying somebody 30% of my income, if I'd spill something, they need to clean it up too.
Oh, no, but
that's a lot of money.
I do the work. See, I make it so that Magnum can get on stage and not have to worry about anything. I make it, the behind the scenes is 1,000 times harder than than on the stage. I make it so that he goes up there and he has no worries on stage and at home. So it doesn't just stop, in a club or something. No, at home, I'm the one making the calls. I make the shows. So he goes up there and performs. So 30% really is nothing. If we weren't together and he wasn't sharing the rest of the percentage, 30% would be a problem.
Give me something outrageous.
You don't know that. Let me tell you. No.
Please tell me.
We're talking about the 30%. There was a time, Magnum, not Jarvis, we got a room together. Because when we go out, we get our room. A regular, it wasn't fancy. It wasn't too fancy. It wasn't too not fancy. It was a nice room. What did Magnum go do after we got paid? He spent the entire check plus an IOU on an upgraded jacuzzi room. My part, my 30% wasn't in that. My 30% went to the jacuzzi room. So 30% is nothing because I hardly get it, first off. If we weren't together, I wouldn't get anything.
Mr. Jackson, do you spend frivolously?
No, at times. I mean, it's life. You got to have fun. I travel a lot. I go to different big cities, Chicago, Detroit, Miami. So I feel like sometimes I want to splurge, have fun, get a nice room, go to the beach and hang out.
Not only on himself.
Does it sound rational to you to spend your entire check, then some, on accommodations at a gig? I mean, you're going into the red.
Well, it was a one-time thing. Maybe once a month I'll go out and I'll do something like that. It's not.
So it was more like a vacation. It just wasn't. You didn't.
Yeah, I don't spend frivolously just on myself. Go check her closet. She's got hundreds of pair of shoes, makeup galore.
That I work for. And then he's telling
you guys have any money put away?
We do.
You do?
We do.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Because of me. That's another thing I handle. Don't give it to him. We would owe people money.
The major concern I thought I saw with respect to your being an assistant is he doesn't really introduce you as his girlfriend. When he's around other people, you're the assistant, and you feel somewhat disrespected or dishonored by that. Explain it to me.
So we'll be at a show. In these comedy shows, it's almost like being at a rap concert. There are girls dressed up, waiting for someone who looks like they have money. He opens the door when, after the pictures the girls would come to me and be like, oh, because I do makeup in addition to being his assistant, I do makeup. So they'd be like, oh, your face is so pretty. Oh, who are you? And I'd be like, oh, that's my boyfriend. You know, that's my fiance, my boyfriend. And they'll come to me, they'll butter me up, the girls. And then they'll go back to him because, you know, they're prepping to take a picture. I'm taking the picture, they're prepping. They're like, oh, who's she? And he's like, oh, yeah, that's just my assistant. That's opening the door for them to, after the show is over, for them to say, oh, what are you doing after? Oh, because he's not making it known that he's taken.
Mr. Jackson, is that an accurate recitation of how you introduce her to good-looking women?
No. All women.
All women.
Good-looking.
The ugly ones
all
too.
Of them.
No, it's a business. We're at work when we're at shows. We're at work. So I say, hey, that's my assistant. What do you want me to go into this whole deal about? It's my wife. We love each other dearly. You don't try anything.
Are we allowed to just? Because he's saying it's a work thing. Keep in mind, I've been managing him for years. I have no problem taking pictures. You can go out with who you want to. Oh, but tell me exactly who it is. Don't tell me it's business when it's not. Using the fans as business is not. There's a line. You don't have to talk about me. I don't require you to say that I'm your girlfriend, but don't make it seem like you're not involved. Or I don't require you to stay with me. You don't even have to stay in the same room with me. But you're not going to stay in the same room with somebody else while you're with me.
Now that I understand.
Next, what happened when Joy set up an ambush in a Miami hotel room to catch Jarvis doing something he shouldn't be doing? Divorce isn't easy. If you need help with your breakup, call toll-free 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt. Real life, real relationships, real solutions. Divorce Court continues.
Mr. Jackson, I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak here. I know you thought I never would. But you say that she's concerned about things that aren't really happening and that you proved it to her in Miami. Can you explain to me what you meant by that?
Yeah, we had just both gotten off tour. I got a show in Miami. It was Labor Day weekend. I said, hey, come with me. Let's go to Miami. We can get a nice hotel. We can go hang out on South Beach, have some drinks, relax. We deserved it. She said, no, I'm going to stay home. She's going to do work. She had some makeup faces to do, so she says. So I get down to Miami. I do my show. It's all fun. With the group of people, we all hanging out. We go back to my hotel. We're at the bar just drinking. Everybody drinking. We all go up. We're going to go change. We're going to go to the club. I walk into my hotel room. Who's sitting on the bed in the dark? Joy Johnson.
And what did you say when you saw her?
I was scared for my life. I thought somebody was out to
stalking
get me.
you.
Yeah.
What was your intention? How did you expect that thing to play out?
You let Jarvis tell that story. If Magnum would have told the story, Magnum would be like, yeah, I was there with a whole bunch of honeys. He say people when he means women, ladies. He was there with a group of women, and not respectable women. And, he brought them to the bar. So why is all of them looking at me when you brought them to your hotel? I saw them all. So you see how he tells the story? Jarvis tells the story in a nice, respectable way. Magnum would have told you, yeah, I bring 5 honeys to the room. It happened.
I don't even say honeys.
Yeah, of course I was on the bed. Of course, because it gets to a point where I know I'm not crazy. He can explain away text messages, but you can't explain away something I see. So I wanted to go see.
Nothing but women? There were no guys in the group?
There were no... If you call him a man, he was the only man in the group. So...
She's beating you on the joke front, Mr. Jackson. You might want to step up your game a little bit. I'm just saying. Well, tell me about the text messages you say indicate that he is doing something other than the right thing.
Let me tell you how smart Magnum is. I am the assistant. Everything runs through me. So Magnum cannot put a code on his phone. He can't do it because you know why? I'm going to have to remember it for him. Magnum's phone is open on the table there. I go through the messages because I can. Go through it. I miss you, baby. I had fun last night. This is the night you're supposed to have a business. How fun is a business meeting? Like, how fun is it? I miss you, baby. I had fun last night. Miss you too, sexy. How sexy can a business meeting be? Like, where did you go that it was so darn sexy? These are 0.5% of an example of the messages.
The times of messages that he's receiving. Mr. Jackson, can you explain the I had a good time too sexy message?
No, she's right. She caught me. No, that's just how I talk. I'm an open talker. I say baby, I say sexy a lot. So.
But that's not, according to you, indicative of anything illicit going on.
No,
you
not
just
at all.
say that's.
No, I would be stupid to leave the evidence in front of her like that.
It's not stopped people before, I will say that. But why don't you tell me your main concern about her? We've been talking about you ad infinitum.
Obviously, she's crazy. She's a good businesswoman. She works hard. She does what I ask. But on the personal level, it's just getting too much. The jealousy, the I'm always doing something. I can't even take pictures with fans after shows. We can't take selfies. We got to take ussies. She got to be in the picture.
Right.
And it's just getting out of hand. It's just getting way too much.
Getting out of hand, getting crazy.
I'm taking the pictures. I'm gonna be in the picture and take pictures at the same time. You are a comedian, not a magician. Like, what are you talking about?
Ms. Johnson, I know you love him. Mr. Jackson, do you love her?
Of course I do.
Of course you do?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. No doubt about it.
Well, a little bit of doubt, but it's it's not that like a tiny bit of doubt.
It's just a little tiny bit of doubt. We all have some doubt sometime. I ain't gonna get mad at you about it.
When divorce court continues, texting and cheating. Who went first? Plus, what's for dinner?
Do you think it's realistic for Joy and Jarvis to maintain a business relationship if they end their romance? Call 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers.
If you would like your case heard on divorce court, call us toll free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and join the conversation on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court continues.
Mr. Jackson, you say, despite all of her allegations, that she is, in fact, the cheater in the relationship.
Yeah, she is, very much so.
Can you tell me why you believe that?
The same way I text, it's the same way she texts. On a road trip, we're on a road trip, we're going to Dallas. I'm driving on the highway, she's asleep, her phone's going off, I'm thinking it's an emergency. Keeps going off, I check it, and it's some guy saying, I can't wait to see you when you get back, have fun in some other place. She didn't even say she was with me, she didn't say she was at work, she didn't say she was with her boyfriend, nothing.
Ooh, and you know you did it, because I can see it on your face.
Let me
Looking
tell
over
you.
there like it's not happening.
Let me tell you, when you're done, you're done. You know, like when, this is after, he doesn't know this. This is after I had an hour or two with his phone, and I got to go through it and really digest all the babies, sexy, miss you, glad we had fun together, oh, hot tub was nice kind of stuff. After I digested that, I was like, okay, I'll do the tour, but we're not together anymore.
You're not going to be with him anymore. You ended the relationship.
I ended it in my mind, and I text a friend and I said, yes, I'm out. I'm not at work. I'm not with my boyfriend, because clearly he doesn't tell those girls. So what's the difference between me? Why does it matter what I text when you're texting that? Why does it matter?
It matters because you're with me. You can't do that right next to me. Do it when I'm not around.
Are you kidding me? I don't even know the word for the type of crap that you just came out your mouth. Like, are you kidding me? You could do it, but I can't, because what? You Magnum? Okay, Magnum.
Oh, now she's warm. Now
It's
she's a little
Magnum.
hot. Yeah, you are. I mean, do you see how hurt she is? She really feels like you're not even cool about it. You're not even secretive about it. You're just kind of really out there I dabble with other women and deal with it. That's how she feels.
Because there's nothing to hide. If I was doing something, I would be secretive and I would hide it. There's nothing to hide. Everything is out in the open. I would think you would be more comfortable with that than me having a double life.
Gotcha. Ms. Johnson, you say he complains about everything. He complains if you don't cook, but if you do cook, he complains that it's nasty.
Let me tell you, this is Magnum, because, Jarvis wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Magnum likes to eat. I'm Jamaican and Nigerian. I eat a variety of different foods. Magnum likes burgers and fries and Phillies, and you know what I'm saying? If I can't do it, I can't do it. And it's not that I don't do it. I do it. It's just not to his, it's too well done. You couldn't put the cheese before you put the lettuce? So you was just gonna put that much cheese and not put... And then he'll leave it. Not try it because I'm your girl who made you food, but he'll just leave it. Like, that's why we go out, we eat out a lot, because Magnum is picky. Magnum needs his shirt a certain way. Magnum needs his bed made a certain way. Magnum needs his drink poured at 45-degree angle a certain way. Magnum needs his assistant to... Magnum needs a lot. And so 30%, Magnum needs a lot.
So if I could get in there, dig Magnum out, throw him away, and you could keep Jarvis, you would be fine, right?
I would be ecstatic.
But you would be poor because Magnum makes the money. Right?
Judge Lynn Toller's ruling next. Divorce Court. Judge Lynn Toller's ruling right now.
As I said in the beginning, Ms. Johnson, you want Mr. Jackson to go on his way, but you want to maintain your employment, and you want me to order him to continue to employ you even as you throw him out of the house.
Yes.
Explain to me exactly what you want from me. Do you want a certain period of time? Do you want me to specify the pay? Do you want me to specify your duties? How do you anticipate this order to look?
We don't have to live together for me to do my job. I do my job really well. It makes him a lot of money, it makes me a lot of money, and I don't want to stop just because we don't live together. So I can continue to book his shows, I can continue to, even if he wants me to pour his liquor backstage, I'll continue to do that. We just don't have to go home together. We can be business partners and not be together. But he's not going to fire me because we're not together. I don't think that's fair. So.
Mr. Jackson, do you have a response to that?
She's a good worker, and I won't fire her, but she'd have to get a lesser percent. That's the girlfriend percent, is the 30%.
No, really? That's the girlfriend percent. Okay.
So let me explain something to you. every state is different, but most of them are at-will employment. I cannot, as a judge, say you must, in the future, continue to employ this individual at a certain rate for a certain time, for a certain thing. He just can't do that. People have the right to fire who they want to fire. If I tell you he's got to keep you for a year, you can act a fool. He's got to keep you, and my order wouldn't even be legal. You can't do that kind of thing. And I understand you want to keep your job. You're just going to have to continue to do well at your job in order to keep it. And if he doesn't pay you enough, move on and move forward. Mr. Jackson, I wish you the best in your career. Maybe things will start popping for you more because she talks a lot. and if you get rid of her, maybe. Good luck to both of you. I'm sorry it didn't work out, but there will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
Joy and Jarvis agree with the judge and have moved on to other relationships. And Joy still has her job. Post a comment or submit your case at divorcecourt.com or call toll-free 1-877-311-2222. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Divorce Court.